Okay, as most of my viewers know, my presentations typically involve an entertainment component as well as an educational component. The entertainment component here will be the fact that I'm going to show you a card effect that has never been seen before, that is mind-blowing. And the educational component will be the fact that I will be sharing with my viewers additional stackings of a Bessey sequence of order 8 that will preserve that organization. So these will be stackings I've never shown on my channel until today. Okay, so as you can see, I have a good selection of cards here. Now, since all of us, have seen the cards there, why don't we go ahead and give it a shuffle? So here we go. Okay, give it a shuffle. Now, what I need for this is just the kings and queens. So you can watch me here. I'm just going to grab those as they come up. There's a queen, king, queen. Let's see, king. Watching the camera to make sure I'm staying in camera view the whole time. Yeah, and that one. There we go. So as you can see here, I have a good selection of king and queens in various positions relative to suits and values. I'll show it again here so you can kind of see that for yourself. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you these new stackings. Now you have to realize that the shuffles and stackings I'm going to show you here will destroy the ordering of a packet of 8 cards. It truly will. But in the end, we still hope to accomplish something very surprising. Okay, so let me show you these new stackings. So for the new stacking, one of them at least, why don't we go ahead and do our dealing out into 4 piles. Okay, so that's kind of a thing that we've done with many of our Bessey sequence routines. Okay, so I call the new stackings friendly stackings. Okay, so what you do here is you decide to stack from right to left or left to right, but we're going to do it in groupings of partners. So for example, these two are partners. So if we go from left to right, this one go there, this one would go there, and then the spectator is free to stack those however they like. If they don't want right on left, that's just fine. Okay, so another one is what's called the pairwise transpose. I'm just dealing down into pairs. We do a similar thing here. This time, do you want me to go right to left or left to right? Right to left? Okay, so how this would work, these two as a pair will be stacked in that way since you asked for right to left, and same thing here for this pair. Now this is a free choice here as well. How would you like these stacked? Right on left? Okay, your choice. And then see the other one I was going to show you, you probably have seen this before. It's called push-off pairs. And now we'll use this kind of new stacking here. Do you want to go from left to right or right to left? Left to right, okay. So for this pair of piles, we'll go like this, and then it was left to right, I hope. And then random stacking here decided by you or the spectator. Maybe they want left on right, okay. And then a Klondike pairs to the table. Kind of a fun way to create pairs. Same thing. You want to go left to right again? Okay. So this one gets stacked on top of its partner to the right. Same thing here. How would you like these stacked? Left to right. Okay. And then one final one I want to show you for stacking is something called the repeat LR. Repeat left right. So what you do here is you just deal left, right, and then you perform that again. Kind of cool actually. Okay. And now we'll do the same thing. Do you want me to go right to left for stacking the partner pairs, or left to right? Right to left. Okay, so this one gets stacked on top of its partner to the left. Whoops, sorry about that. And same thing here. Okay, and then how would you like these stacked? It is a free choice. Left on right. Okay, very good. Okay, so those are the stackings I want to show you. I call those friendly stackings because you're stacking piles that are adjacent to each other in the same direction, but then a random stacking of the two halves when you're done, okay? And to finish, I want to show you something I call unfriendly breakups. So what you do here is you just deal pairs of cards. Okay, so these are maybe like, these were friends. Maybe not anymore. These were friends, and these were friends. Okay, we have 4 different ways we can break up these pairs. So what we can do here is I can switch the outer 2 brands within each pair. So pair 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch the outer ones, or switch the inner ones, or do a diagonal flip of the outer ones, or a diagonal flip of the inner ones. Okay, so those are 4 free choices, and I want you to know that the spectator can choose any of those, and it will not in any way undermine what you hope to accomplish. Okay, so which of those appeal to you most? Just switching the outer vertically or inner vertically, or this diagonal kind of approach. You want to do outer diagonal. Okay, for some reason, people like that one. I guess they probably believe it's the most disruptive, and it looks to be that way, doesn't it? Okay, so outer diagonal. So I would take these 2, switch them. So now we have new pairings. Take these 2, switch those friends, and then we'll put these 4 together, and then these 4 together. Very good. Okay, and then I have a written prediction off to the side. So let's take a look at what I predicted would happen here, despite all of the random choices made by you or by the spectator. Okay. Also, I do want to point out that with the quote mixing that I did, you can perform any one of the Bessey shuffles and it won't harm the outcome. And technically there's 1,152 unique ways of mixing a Bessey sequence of order 8 and not undermining it, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Okay, so let's see how we did here. You will separate, oh, that's kind of nice. You will separate the kings from the queens. Okay, did we do that? Did we separate the kings? Not looking too good here, guys. Oops. Oopsie. See, you will separate the kings from the queens. That doesn't appear to be the case, does it? What's that? Oh, you see something here? Oh, wait a second. April Fools? Is that coming up soon? April 1st? Or maybe it's passed already. What is going on here? Oh, okay. The real prediction is you will actually separate the reds from the blacks. And that's exactly what we have done. Wow. How could I have seen that the series of free choices that you would make would lead to this outcome? That is amazing. Well, it's because of Bessey sequences of order 8. Okay, so if you know what those are, great. If not, I can put a link to a playlist in the description below to Bessey sequences. And quasi-Bessey sequences are ways of organizing certain packets so that virtually every systematic shuffling procedure out there will not harm the organization that you set up at the very beginning. Now, I showed you the original ordering of the cards. So the more astute viewer from there will be able to figure out, okay, how did that guarantee that after a riffle shuffle, I would have a Bessey sequence of order 8. And then if you look ahead, I actually even showed you the packet that we're working with. And once you understand what you're looking for, that is clearly a Bessey sequence of order 8 relative to red and black cards. And then we can perform any of these hundreds upon hundreds of unique shuffles and it won't harm that. Where the spectator is sounding in with just countless random free choices that they can make. So there's been no other structure in card magic history that has the same degree of invariance that these Bessey sequences and quasi-Bessey sequences have. I know that's a bold statement, but it's just categorically true. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and I do want to point out that we would have still succeeded whether we had done a switching of the outer pairs, inner pairs, we did the diagonal outer pairs, or the diagonal inner pairs. You would still finish in the way that we did here. You would succeed. So thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.